All right, y'all, Dune Part 2, the very anticipated sequel to the first part, is finally arriving in a few weeks. And guys, critics and content creators have been sharing their thoughts online, and we're gonna go through these first reactions for social media. I cannot wait to see what people have thought about this so far, and I am very excited for this movie, y'all. Let's get pumped for Dune Part 2, but hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and a like to help a brother out in the algorithm, and let's go ahead and check out the first reactions for Dune Part 2. Let's do it. Y'all, my good friend Josie Marie has started us off here with Dune Part 2 is unlike anything we've seen before. Yet familiar all the same, with the consistently impressive use of score and sound, features transformative performances from Timothée Chalamet and Austin Butler, an adrenaline rush of cinematic proportions. Wow, I cannot wait for this, guys. And once I saw the two of them in that trailer, that was one thing I was very much looking forward to, the duel between these two, y'all. I can't wait to see the showdown, between Timothée Chalamet and Austin Butler, guys. I am very excited for this. Let's move on to the next one. We've got Dorian Parks here. Dorian Parks and Rec. Love that name, bro. Absolutely love Dune Movie Part 2 from start to finish. I was blown away by every aspect, from the story, the acting, the visuals, and the soundtrack. Everything felt epic. Timothée and Zendaya's chemistry was unmatched, and the sprinkles of humor landed. Ooh, we got some sprinkles of humor as well. Okay, I'm down for this. Let's go. I'm down for the sprinkles of humor. But guys, we got Joey Magidson, hopefully I'm saying that right, who says Dune Part 2 is impressively large in scope and rarely lets up in intensity. This is Denis Villeneuve's war film, just done on an epic science fiction level. Anyone fond of the first movie will be deeply satisfied here. Man, so far, guys, we have universal acclaim from the first three, and I am just so excited to keep reading along. Sounds like there is a lot to love about Dune Movie Part 2. Let's move on to my good friend Griff Schiller. Good to see you, Griffin, who says Dune Part 2 is not only Denis' magnum opus, it's the definitive sci-fi epic of a generation. Wow. High praise, very high praise. Love to hear it. A tragic tale of blind fanaticism and corruption. A spectacular, soulful, awe-inspiring masterclass of aesthetics and mood, beautifully echoing Paul's turbulent journey. Left me speechless, y'all. I feel like that's how we all gonna be, y'all. So far, it has been nothing but very high praise. I haven't even seen any negative criticisms here. So it has been very high praise for Dune Part 2 so far, and it's getting me more and more excited. Praise for Zendaya and for Austin Butler, and of course the star of the show, Timothée Chalamet. It sounds like he has a very transformative performance. Let's keep on going, guys. We've got Steven Weintraub over from Collider, who says, in a shock to no one, I absolutely loved Dune 2. Incredible filmmaking, brilliant score, entire cast was excellent. Only complaint was I wish it was longer. Not joking around, the movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I would have been happy to watch another hour. Holy smokes. So that means the pacing is probably hitting the nail on the head for a lot of people. Another hour, that's a crazy, crazy thing to say, because man, 240 is a long time, and if it's not a great movie, 240 can feel very long, but it sounds like it is so phenomenal that you'll want more, guys. Let's keep it trucking. Here we've got Emily Murray, who says, arguably Denis Villeneuve's magnum opus. Dune Part 2 is a masterpiece, throwing you right into the action, totally immersive, gripping, and ultimately devastating. Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya have never been better. That I'm hearing so much praise for those two, and I love to hear that because I didn't get enough Zendaya in the first part. I wanted so much more, but it sounds like she's going to be in this one a lot more. And wow, the chemistry between the two is being praised a lot, so I'm really looking forward to them on screen together. I can't wait to see more of Zendaya, more of Timothée Chalamet in this role as Paul, and to see just how transformative he can be, guys. This is getting me more and more excited. Let's keep it moving. We've got Germaine Lucier, who says, Denis Villeneuve sticks the landing with Dune Part 2, a fascinating, terrifying character study told on a glorious grand sci-fi scale. Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya are incredible in it. The set pieces are jaw-dropping, and the supporting cast elevates all the rest. It's great. Love to hear it. And the supporting cast too. There's going to be so many stars lined up to support as well. So I'm very excited that they are also really, really good. I cannot wait to see this movie, guys. I'm getting more and more excited with these reactions. Let's keep it moving. We've got Jazz 10K, who says Dune Part 2 is a giant epic, a masterpiece of crafts from Greg Fraser's exceptional photography to Patrice Vermette's magnificent world building. Denis Villeneuve has delivered his magnum opus, directing one of the best sci-fi films for generations to come. Hearing that keyword a lot, magnum opus, magnum opus. This is huge for Denis, which means Dune Messiah is definitely going to be done with this. I mean, come on, Dune Messiah is definitely going to happen, I think. You do Dune Messiah, you have the three, you got 3 epic movies. Man, this could be this generation's Star Wars, and heck, I mean, this sounds very epic from these comments. Now, obviously, I still got to see it for myself. We all still got to see it. But I'm very excited from what I've heard so far. Good friend of the channel, Mama's Geeky, good to see you, Tessa, says, Dune Part 2 is so visually stunning, it is absolutely mind-blowing. The story is exciting, and the cast crushes it. Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet have unmatched chemistry, but he proves he is one of the greatest actors as he commands scenes, even opposite of Christopher Walken. Really looking forward to seeing Christopher Walken. Really looking forward to seeing Florence Pugh as well. Man, getting Rebecca Ferguson back, I'm sure, in some capacity. Maybe not. But man, I'm very excited for this, guys. It sounds like Dune Part 2 is going to be epic, excellent, great acting, magnificent scenes, great cinematography. It just sounds like a masterpiece already. We've got Diego Andaluz, hopefully I'm saying that right, who says Dune Part 2 is a monumental cinematic achievement, greater than Part 1 on a narrative, technical, and thematic level. Villeneuve delivers with grander ambition, aided by an extraordinary, morally complex performance from Timothée Chalamet. The first must-see blockbuster of the year, and yeah, we've had some blunders, right? Like, ooh, Madam Web just came out, y'all, so it sounds like this is going to be one in the books already. Gonna be the first big blockbuster to get us rolling, guys, because January and February have been kind of rough, so I'm glad to hear that. And last but not least, we've got Courtney Howard, who says Dune 2 is jaw-dropping, breathtaking, and wildly exhilarating. It's an adrenaline rush to the head and heart, soaring in a spectacle, goodness, driven action sequences as much as it sings in its refined, evocative stillness. Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya turn in singular work. And it continues, Austin Butler is absolutely transformative, captivating, and seductively evil. Yet another compelling performance from Dave Bautista. Rebecca Ferguson tears up the screen, rising to commanding power. Florence Pugh turns into career best work. Love to hear this, guys. Man, Dune Part 2 is sounding like it's going to be as epic. Actually, it sounds like it's going to be even more epic than the first Dune, which was fantastic. So I am so excited to see that. Wow, Dune Part 2 sounding very epic, guys. You gotta let me know your thoughts down in the comments. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for Dune Part 2? Because guys, I am over the moon. Already was with the trailers and how the marketing looked, and of course following up the first part. But man, it sounds like critics and content creators are praising Dune universally. I haven't seen one negative critique out of just these tweets. I'm sure there are people who feel a certain way about it, but wow, out of just this roundup, all positive, all praise, all acclaim. I think we could be looking at a very high Rotten Tomatoes score, a big box office for Dune Part 2. Man, it's looking incredible. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And hey, of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Help a brother out in this YouTube algorithm, and let's build a geeky community together, guys. Name is Leo Rydell. We'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.